a memento mori, a Latin phrase meaning, remember you must die. This phrase, though seemingly somber, carries a profound and life-affirming message. It serves as a gentle reminder of our mortality, urging us to reflect on the transient nature of our existence. This simple but powerful idea is at the heart of a helpful way of thinking called Stoicism. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and to accept what we cannot. By embracing this mindset, we can navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. It's a tool for living a better life. By keeping the concept of memento mori in mind, we are encouraged to cherish the present moment and to find joy in the simple pleasures of life. It helps us to prioritize our time and energy on what truly matters. It reminds us that we won't live forever. This awareness can be a powerful motivator to live more intentionally, to mend broken relationships, and to pursue our passions with vigor. It encourages us to make the most of the time we have. This isn't meant to be scary or sad. Instead, it's a call to action. It's an invitation to live a life of purpose and fulfillment, to be present in each moment, and to appreciate the beauty that surrounds us. Instead, it's a call to action. It pushes us to step out of our comfort zones, to take risks, and to pursue our dreams with determination. It reminds us that life is an adventure, and we should embrace it with open arms. It encourages us to live fully, knowing our time is limited. By understanding that our days are numbered, we can make more meaningful choices and create lasting memories with our loved ones. Memento Mori helps us appreciate every moment. It teaches us to find joy in the little things, to celebrate the milestones, and to be grateful for the experiences that shape our lives. We need to face our fear of dying. By confronting this fear, we can free ourselves from the anxiety that often holds us back. We can live more authentically and with greater courage, then we can truly enjoy the present. Mindfulness practices such as meditation and gratitude can help us stay grounded and fully engaged in the here and now. By understanding that our time is short, we see things more clearly. We gain a deeper appreciation for the world around us and the people in our lives. We become more compassionate and empathetic. We can focus on what's really important. We can let go of trivial concerns and focus on our goals and aspirations. We can invest our time and energy in the relationships and activities that bring us joy and fulfillment. We can live with purpose and meaning. By aligning our actions with our values, we can create a life that is rich with significance and impact. We can contribute to the well-being of others and leave a positive legacy. Memento Mori isn't about thinking about death all the time. It's about enjoying life. It's about savoring each moment, being present with the people we love, and finding joy in the journey. It's about living each day as if it were our last. This mindset encourages us to take bold actions, to express our love and gratitude, and to live without regrets. This practice has been around for a long time in many different cultures. From ancient philosophers to modern thinkers, the wisdom of Memento Mori has been passed down through generations. It offers a timeless way to live a more meaningful life. By embracing the reality of our mortality, we can live more fully, love more deeply, and leave a lasting impact on the world. The idea of Memento Mori is very old. It dates back to ancient civilizations, where the concept of remembering one's mortality was deeply ingrained in their culture and philosophy. It's an important part of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believed that by constantly reminding themselves of their mortality, they could live a more virtuous and meaningful life. This way of thinking was popular in ancient Rome. The Romans were known for their practical approach to life, and Memento Mori was a way to keep themselves grounded and focused on what truly mattered. Stoics like Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, and Epictetus focused on being good, using reason, and living naturally. They taught that by accepting the inevitability of death, one could live a life free from fear and full of purpose. They saw death as a normal part of life, not something to be afraid of. Instead, it was a reminder to live each day to the fullest and to focus on what truly mattered. Roman generals who won battles often had a slave with them. This practice was not just a display of power, but also a profound reminder of their own mortality. This slave would whisper, "Memento Mori," in their ear. This phrase, meaning, "remember you will die," served to keep the generals humble and aware of their human limitations. This reminded them that they were mortal, No matter how great their achievements, they were still human and subject to the same fate as everyone else. It kept them from becoming too proud. By remembering their mortality, they could maintain a sense of humility and perspective even in the face of great success. The practice of remembering death isn't just Roman. Many cultures around the world have similar traditions that serve to remind people of their mortality. In Buddhism, thinking about death helps people let go of worldly desires and be more kind. By contemplating the impermanence of life, Buddhists strive to live with compassion and mindfulness. Sufism, a mystical part of Islam, also has practices that remind followers that they will die someday. These practices encourage Sufis to live a life of spiritual devotion and to seek a deeper connection with the divine. Memento Mori is something all humans experience. Regardless of culture or religion, the awareness of our mortality is a universal human experience that shapes how we live our lives. It's a strong reminder that our time on earth is valuable and short. By keeping this in mind, we can prioritize what truly matters and make the most of the time we have. By accepting this truth, we can live with more purpose and thankfulness. Embracing the concept of memento mori allows us to live more fully, appreciate the present moment, and cultivate a sense of gratitude for the life we have. Memento Mori is based on Stoic ideas. This ancient philosophy reminds us of the inevitability of death, urging us to live a life of purpose and virtue. The phrase Memento Mori translates to "remember you must die," a powerful reminder to focus on what truly matters. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control. This includes our thoughts, actions, and reactions. By concentrating on these aspects, we can lead a more fulfilling and peaceful life. The Stoics believed that by mastering our internal world, we could better navigate the external one. We need to accept what we can't. We can't control death. It is an inevitable part of life, a natural process that happens to everyone. By accepting this, we can free ourselves from the fear of the unknown and focus on living fully in the present moment. It will happen to everyone. No one is exempt from this universal truth. This realization can be both humbling and liberating. It reminds us of our shared humanity and the importance of compassion and empathy towards others. But we can control our actions. We have the power to choose how we respond to life's challenges and uncertainties. By focusing on our actions, we can cultivate virtues such as wisdom, courage, and justice. We can choose how we react to knowing we will die someday. This awareness can inspire us to live more intentionally, to cherish our relationships, and to pursue our passions with greater zeal. It encourages us to make the most of the time we have. Seneca, a famous Stoic, wrote, "Let us prepare our minds as if we'd come to the very end of life." This preparation is not about fearing death, but about embracing life with a sense of urgency and purpose. The one who finishes their life each day is never short of time. By living each day as if it were our last, we can ensure that we make the most of every moment, leaving no room for regret. This shows how Stoics believed in living each day fully. They encouraged us to seize the day, to appreciate the beauty in the mundane, and to find joy in simple pleasures. This mindset can lead to a more enriched and meaningful life. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic, said something similar. His writings reflect a deep understanding of the transient nature of life and the importance of living with integrity and purpose. He wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." This powerful statement serves as a reminder to live authentically and to align our actions with our values. This encourages us to live with purpose and make the most of our time. It urges us to build meaningful connections, to contribute positively to our communities, and to leave a lasting legacy. Memento Mori encourages us to focus on being good. It reminds us that our time is limited and that we should strive to live virtuously, to be kind, and to make a positive impact on the world around us. We should try to be wise, fair, brave, and balanced. These virtues are the cornerstone of a meaningful life. By embodying these qualities, we can navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. By living with these values, we live a meaningful life, no matter how long it is. Our actions, guided by virtue, can leave a lasting impact, creating a legacy that endures beyond our lifetime. Memento Mori doesn't mean making big changes. It's about changing how we think and being more mindful. Here are some simple ways to practice it. Journaling. Write down your thoughts and feelings about death. How would you live differently if you knew your time was limited? Meditation. Take some time to focus on your breathing. Think about how everything changes, including your own life. Mindful moments. Find small ways to remember that life is short. Watch a sunset. Think about time passing. Appreciate the beauty of right now. Gratitude practice. Be thankful for being alive. Show appreciation for the people you love, the things you've done, and the simple joys of life. By doing these things regularly, we can learn from Memento Mori. We become more present, intentional, and thankful. Thinking about death might seem sad, but it's really about enjoying life. It's about understanding that our time is precious and using it well. By facing our mortality, we appreciate the beauty and wonder of life even more. When we remember that our time is limited, we don't take things for granted. We enjoy every experience, value our relationships, and follow our passions with more energy. We become more present, more involved, and more alive. Memento Mori helps us focus on what's truly important. We're less likely to worry about little things or want lots of stuff. Instead, we focus on living a life with meaning, connection, and purpose. Some people think Memento Mori is being obsessed with death. That's not true. It's not about thinking about death all the time, but about using it as motivation to live a better life. It's not about being scared or negative. It's about enjoying the present moment and living with thankfulness. It's about understanding that our time is limited and making the most of every day. Memento Mori isn't about being sad. It's about feeling empowered. It reminds us that we can choose how we live our lives. We can choose to live with intention, purpose, and joy, even though we know we will die someday. Memento Mori is a powerful tool for living a more meaningful life. By accepting that we will die, we can appreciate life more deeply. We can learn to live with greater intention, gratitude, and purpose. Remembering death isn't about focusing on the negative. It's about embracing the positive. It's about living each day to the fullest, using our time well, and making the world a better place. As we go about our lives, let's remember what the Stoics taught. Let's focus on what we can control, accept what we can't, and live virtuously. Let's enjoy the present moment and live with thankfulness. Let's remember that we must die, and by doing so, truly learn how to live. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Stoic Book. Like, share, and leave a comment.